Ну вот такая вот примерно у нас ситуация в Харькове. 25 что у нас тут, апреля. Гуляем в парке. Hello my friends, it's me again. Today is about 25 of April and I decide to visit the park in my area. Not exactly my area, but not far from my home, maybe 3-4 kilometers from my home, and walking a bit. Now it's really spring come. We have about 15-18 degrees. You see the green leaves of the trees. There are some flowers. This spring it's about 1 week earlier than we usually have. As well, about the 1st May we have a big holidays, and in 1st May the flowered some flowers like tulips, something like this. But this year we have the earlier spring and about 2 weeks earlier than as usually. So you see the birds, like some birds in the park, but there are not just birds in this park, and sometimes it's a heavy metal around. But if we don't know is it war, we don't understand it's something happen. Sometimes it's quiet. A few words about situation in the city. Now the Russian army is not in city. It's maybe minimum 5-10 kilometers from Kharkiv cycle road. From my home it's about 15 kilometers, so there are almost no light attack by Grad or some artillery, mortars, but sometimes we have a really heavy attack. Heavy artillery, missile system about 220 millimeters, 300 millimeters. It's really heavy. And about 2 weeks ago we have a really hard attack in my area, and near the kindergarten was destroyed one building, but in totally the problem is with the window. Now we have almost the summer, so the windows it's not so important like it was important in the winter, when was really cold outside and minus 15 degrees. Now if we don't have a window, it's a problem, but it's not so hard problem like it was before. But sometime happen, and our city council very fast check what happened and solve this problem. But still we have a problem with the public transport. There are no public transport in Kharkiv, and the subway use like bunker, so people still stay in the subway. I don't know why. Maybe better to these people put in some hospital, some camping for the child outside of the city, but the subway still does not work and people can't go into work. And if it's going 1 month, it's not problem, but now it's already 2 months of the war, and reserves of the people it's going down. So it's a big problem. Many people evacuated from the city, but many people stay in the city and waiting when public transport start work and people going for the work. There are no problem with water, electricity, and we have supermarkets, so no problem with food. Some people can take humanitarian help, and it's a good solution because there are no criminals, no reason to make something crime, to take money to buy food, because you can go in and take food for free. I think it's a good idea to do it because we don't have a problem with criminal. It's really good. So now we're waiting what's happened in the east, in Izum, Donetsk region, and then we hope the Russia go away and the war going to end. But let's see. Thank you for support, my friends. Keep touch. Vitaly.